Yo, what's good? What's great? What's happening? What's good? What's going on YouTube? It's Lucid right here. Your boy in the cut right here looking delicious as fuck. No, I'm playing. But anyway, yo, YouTube. I'm back doing a little off the cuff little thing. I kind of like these. They're so fun to me. I don't know why, but it's like I just like just saying whatever I want like on camera. But anyway, yeah, so what I just wanted to talk about today, I wanted to briefly touch on how people will be added and subtracted. Okay, people will be added and subtracted. Okay, what does this mean? Okay, what am I talking about? Lucid. Because what I'm talking about is how people on your journey, like oftentimes you will find where you might deal with how certain people are coming into your life, right? It doesn't have to be like a relationship or a romantic partner, nothing like that. It could really just be like a friend or an associate or a business partner or a colleague or whoever. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter what their relationship to you or their title is. It's more so how, like, us being like the vessels that we are walking on earth, some like people will be added and subtracted throughout your life. You know what I'm saying? Like even loved ones, like when they leave, when they get older and they leave the earth, right? Like that's, people will be added and subtracted. Some people you might grow apart from them, or some people, they might be added unto you, right? And y'all might have a great life. Y'all might bring value amongst each other, whether that's like, again, whatever type of relationship you have, whether that's like a working environment or like a job or just like or anything really, like any type of relationship. And I think like when you lose sight of this, it could be really hard to understand that why did this not work out, or why did this not, well, sometimes it did work out for what it was supposed to work out, okay? For what it was supposed to do, right? Like sometimes people are added into your life for a season, and you think on the surface that, okay, this didn't work out, but really they were only here to show you something and teach you something, to show you the true nature of humans, or show you or add something to your life, or add a skill, right? You might not be in contact with your mentor forever, right? But it's like sometimes your mentor is there for a season to teach you certain skills so that you can advance through your life, right? It's like, I think sometimes, just circling back, I forgot last week and just like, I just forgot last year and a few months ago that people are, sometimes people will be added to your life for the rest of your life. You will be in contact with them for the rest of your life, right? But sometimes people will only be added just for a season, right? Just for a season, for 2 or 3 seasons maybe, right? But I think like it's important to understand that the Most High is really is guiding the steps. And this whole video game, this whole simulation is where people will take notice of your journey. And when people take notice of the journey, sometimes people will step foot into your world. Okay? Sometimes people step foot into your world, but just because somebody steps foot into your world does not mean that they're supposed to be on your path forever, for the rest of your life. That's not necessarily the case. Now, sometimes that definitely is the case, sometimes, but you know, it is not always the case, especially like this day and age. I'm sure everyone knows, you know, this day and age, things are moving at a rapid rate. Information moves at a rapid rate. People, you know, just people's like creations and, you know, their relationships towards other people, like networking and creating and collaborating, like all of these things are moving at such a rapid rate. And you know, I think it's just important to understand and not lose sight of the fact that, like, yes, you know, even I can really relate this back to music. You know, I remember when I was in school, you know, when I was in college, you know, I used to think that the people that I met in college, like, we were going to be rocking forever. And some of them are. I keep in contact with a few people till this day, years later. But some people, not so much. Some people, you know, but it wasn't necessarily a bad thing, right? Like, we didn't lose contact on bad terms. Some people did, but it wasn't always like that. You know, sometimes it's just how life moves. And some people are there for a season and they're rocking with you. And, you know, and sometimes y'all just break away peacefully. It doesn't always have to be some negative fallout. I think that's important to realize. But yeah, man, I'm going 7 minutes on the record. What can I say as far as music? I got something special coming very soon. It's not new. It's like a compilation of older music, and I'm gonna basically re-release that. So I've had some people on social media that have been asking about certain songs and certain tracks, so I will definitely update them and get back to them in a timely manner. But yeah, man, just keep it in the back of your head that, you know, and I'm not trying to say be a pessimist, right? I'm not saying you should come through with a pessimistic nature. That's not what I'm saying at all. You should expect and you should see the good in people and see the good in situations, for sure. But I think it's important to know that as you move through life, you know, there's going to be certain people that will only be there for a season in time, really to teach you how to advance, right? So all of this is advancement. Even the wins and the losses is there to help you advance through it. And I think it's important to realize that, you know. Why am I saying this? Listen, bro, I just feel like speaking my mind today, bro. And, you know, whether you take it with a grain of salt or don't take it at all, or, you know, or take it and run with it, you know, this is just my insights and my thoughts based on, you know, what I've personally been through. And I could put it in music. I could always put it in a song, but sometimes I just want to get it off the chest. And, you know, I don't know how long I'll continue to do this, but, you know, I like it. So with that said, you know, I just hope everyone has a great day today. You know, enjoy the day, go out, get some sunlight. Everybody likes to demonize the sunlight or whatever, but dude, like, we can't even live on planet Earth without it. Go ahead and get some sunlight, bro. Get some air, bro. Get some, you know, get some money. Get some fucking money, for real. Like, for real, man. Like, go out here and just kill it, bro. Just kill it every day. Every chance you get, it's another opportunity to do more and improve yourself. Prove yourself wrong. Prove yourself wrong, right? You know, like, just impress yourself. You know, show yourself that you was capable the whole time. Because it's true, you was capable. You are capable the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, go out here and impress yourself. All right, y'all. All right, y'all have a good one.